All right, it's your boy, sometimes your girl, Charlotte Carolina, and oh shit. Had to rewrap my finger, man. But anyway, speaking of rewrapping, man, ain't this beef old as time? And damn. Okay, now, Eminem was saying how his and Mariah's relationship didn't end on a high note, but this pussy motherfucker here need to shut the fuck up. Nick Cannon, that is. Now, okay, we can always say that Eminem shouldn't have harped on this relationship. It's over, what, 11 years old now? Almost 12? But you know how he do. Because when he was battling Machine Gun Kelly, it took him a very long time before he responded back on Kamikaze. Now, does Nick Cannon have right to do this? Yes. Did the invitation do a good job? No. In my opinion. The only kind of good line was the sucking cock and the chauffeur got the tape of it. But that's only because it was personals, I guess. And to be honest with y'all, even if Eminem was sucking cock, he still would win the battle. I mean, that's the only thing you'd probably have on him. And you got my boy Jonah Lucas. He responded and said, yo, the whole left side of hip hop come after your ass, so leave Marshall alone, you heard? And then the thing with me that pisses me off so bad, and let me talk to the Wild 'N Out crew, the black team, Hitman Holler, Charlie Clips, Conceited. Now these niggas got balls. They did their best, but they know damn well they should have set their ass down somewhere. Because when Drake came up with the damn Battle League and tried to help them out, and that was by way of Shady Records and all that good shit, and OVO and Al and all that, they know they need to keep them out. Certain battles you don't get in. Now, Nick Cannon, as a boss, musically, is not a great boss. Television, as a producer and a TV host, he's great. Even as a comedian, I laughed. I chuckled. I almost had a few tears come. It was funny. But other than that, he need to leave that rap alone. Now, Eminem should respond, but then again, he don't got to. He's a rap god. He's a rap greatness. He's great. He's better than 98% of the rappers that still rap to this day. But should he respond? Would he respond? Partially, probably, partially, and partly, he might respond. But me personally, since I'm a petty bitch, I will respond just for the hell of it. Because he did open the flame gates and did say something. But then also, and shout out to Jody for the spaghetti, because the bitch is hungry. I was in the hospital, by the way, and got a sandwich bag, because Aunt Sue was like, yeah, when you get up here, they give you a dinner and all kinds of things. And she got a condition. They better give her some meals and air and water and juice. They would give me a sandwich bag like I was going to a third grade school field trip and shit. But let's get into this footage. Man, I can't wait to see Nick Cannon's next track. Even though it ain't gonna be that great, we all know he's gonna have a couple of lines here and there. But it's crazy. And I'm still shooting videos for you. I still got those female bodybuilders videos coming strong. This shit is crazy. We got snow outside. Let's get into this footage. I'm having a mucusy day. My mouth is hurting. My finger hurt. And remember that baseball show that I got from never playing baseball. But we still in this bitch. Not complaining, just have to tell you what's up with your favorite YouTuber. And thank you, son of a bitches, for not watching my other video about Charlotte needing stitches, you son of a bitches. So let's go into this footage. Bam.
Alright, so this just happened. Look, so 50 Cent and Eminem's friendship stretches back years. So it's no surprise the power mogul had his back in his latest feud with Nick Cannon. On Tuesday, December 10th, 50 shared an Instagram photo of Eminem's face with the words, "Believe in restoring the game, even if it means destroying all the players," written across the front of it. In the caption, 50 essentially questioned how Cannon could be so brazen to think he could fire shots at an ordained rap god. "I don't understand to save my life why someone would pick a fight with him," he wrote. "He is a different kind of animal. I haven't seen a mother come close to beating him, man. Hey, Nick, that was trash. I ought to kick you in your ass when I see you, punk." Cannon returned with a meme of his own, which featured a scowling Samuel L. Jackson and nothing more. He will presumably address the situation on his Power 106 show at some point this week, and reunited his beef with the Wild 'N Out host last week on Fat Joe's song Lord Above, featuring Mary J. Blige. During his verse, he took shots at both Cannon and his ex-wife, Mariah Carey. "I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note, but that other dude's whip that got him neutered," he spit. "Try to tell him his chick's a nut job before he got his jewels clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Fool, quit. You're not gonna do. I let her chop my balls off too before I lose to you, Nick." From there, Cannon made a few comments about the song on his radio show, then returned with the Invitation diss track and insinuated M was gay, which Slim Shady clearly didn't like. He responded via Twitter on Monday night and demanded an apology. So yeah, what do you guys think? Is Eminem going to come back with his own diss track at Nick and completely ether him? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to...
So you can play Stadia? Yeah, absolutely. Minute. They used to call you a minute. What up, guys? Your boy Quake, and just like I predicted in my previous video, Nick Cannon has decided to strike once again. But before we get into that, be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at QuakeGW. A link is in the description below for both. For those that aren't aware, Nick Cannon has been sending diss tracks and shots at Eminem for the past couple of days. It all started when he went on T.I.'s podcast and challenged Eminem to a fight. You can watch my previous videos to get an overview of that. I'll leave links in the description below for both of those. So check those videos out to be caught up till now. But today, Nick Cannon decided to drop another diss track, and this one is called Pray For Him. And this features a bunch of his artists once again, some of the same people that were featured on the last diss track. The interesting thing about this track is that he's actually sampling Eminem and Jay-Z's Renegade instrumental. So that's why I kind of like this track more than the last one, because the production on this is a little bit better. And the crazy thing is Nick Cannon decides to use Eminem's wordplay that he used on Renegade in his verse and actually flips a bunch of words around. And it's very interesting. Other than that, this track really isn't that good once again. I mean, what can you expect? It's Nick Cannon and a bunch of Wild 'N Out rappers. So let's go over Nick Cannon's verse on this diss track. He starts off basically saying, "I'm not going to rap, I'm just going to mimic what you did on Renegade." He says, "Goddamn, y'all ain't had to do him like that shit. We don't do it, we overdo it. You play fucked up games, win fucked up prizes, all this cocaine out here, and you want to put your nose in my business. Told you I ain't had to rap on this motherfucker. You know what? I'm not going to rap, I'm just going to do what you did." Then he proceeds to copy the wordplay of Eminem's Renegade. He said, "You used to be in a position to talk to kids and they listen. Now you're a politician. You voted for Trump, bitch, admit it. They used to call you a menace and that shoe fit you wore. But now you getting facelifts like an Instagram whore. Used to be the king of the world, ludicrous lyrics. Now all you do is just growl like you got Tourette's and hysterics. Maybe it's your mommy issues, maybe your white devilish spirit. You made the original music that your fan used to cherish. Now you're debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. You'll never be a legend, Marshall. And you should really start to stare at who's in the mirror. Look at all that fucking Botox, bitch. I know you're embarrassed. Fuck all the tricks and gimmicks. You like the new white supremacist. Say the fucking sentences. You ain't got no lyrics. Lam bam flam tam, take Xanax transams. I bet you never thought the kill shot will come from the cannon blow." Now, the only line that I actually liked in this verse with the lamb, blam, flam, tigs, and trans ams. As you can tell, that made me laugh. And then the last line, I bet you never thought the kill shot would come from a cannon. That's a nice, play on words from Eminem's Kill Shot diss track when he was going at Machine Gun Kelly. But other than that, and I also like him, doing the wordplay thing with Renegade. Other than that, it's subpar bars, nothing, crazy like the last song he mentioned, the Butler thing, whatever, the chauffeur, having video footage of him sucking dick or whatever. That's the only thing that, stood out besides the Haley line, which most rappers or any artist that goes to Eminem usually always mentions, which really doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, it's just regular Nick Cannon stuff. It's nothing special. If Eminem decided to drop a 30-second diss track, it would just destroy everybody on this track within seconds. I mean, it's just subpar stuff. But yeah, after the second diss track dropped, a bunch of people that are close with Eminem, that are friends with Eminem, that have worked with Eminem, came to Eminem's defense. Joyner Lucas decided to go on Twitter and basically said, "Hey, Nick Cannon, you better stop rap jumping my guy Marshall before me, 50, Royce 5'9", Crooked I, Lloyd Banks, J. Cole, Kendrick, Logic, Tech 9, Big Sean, and King Los. Get busy on your ass, pause, keep playing." I don't know why he mentioned all those artists. It would be really stupid if all of them got on a track together just to go at somebody who doesn't actually rap, which is Nick Cannon. So I found this tweet to be very weird. I just don't know why he mentioned all those people. I know Eminem has inspired basically every artist that he mentioned, but it just, if you have to get a Justice League of artists just to go at somebody who doesn't even rap, I think Nick Cannon then won because it's just a waste of time. But I know what he was trying to say. He was saying, hey, don't go at Eminem because there are a lot of rappers that respect him and will defend him, so on and so forth. 50 Cent then also got on Instagram and decided to go at Nick Cannon. He posted on Instagram a picture of Eminem. It says, "Believe in restoring the game, even if it means destroying all the players." And then in the caption he said, "I don't understand to save my life why someone would pick a fight with M. He is a different kind of animal. I haven't seen a motherfucker come close to beating him, man. Hey, Nick, that shit was trash. I ought to kick you in your ass when I see you, punk." And then Nick Cannon in the comments responded. He said, "There he is. Oh, I like that. Set it up, OG." And then on his own Instagram, he posted a picture of Samuel L. Jackson. And this is when Samuel was playing an Uncle Tom role in that Django movie. So he's basically calling 50 Cent Uncle Tom. And another person that responded to Nick Cannon was out the blue. I was not expecting this because I thought he was locked up. But Obi Trice, he actually got out of prison from an assault charge that he had. He just got locked up. He got free within like a day. And then right when he got out, he released a Nick Cannon diss track called Spanky Haze. It's about a minute long. But of course, we know Obi Trice used to be signed to Shady, used to be on Eminem's team, so on and so forth. He dropped that diss track. I'll leave a link in the description below for that if you guys want to listen to it. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Is Nick Cannon going to continuously hit Eminem with diss tracks with his artists on the track? A lot of people are saying on social media, why are you going at Eminem with your whole crew? Why not just go by yourself? But Nick Cannon made the argument, and I believe some of his artists made the argument that back in the days, Eminem would team up with Shady, his artist, to go at Ja Rule, which is, a dumb argument because we know the history on that. At least if you don't know the history on that, you should just watch my documentary on it so, you get caught up on what actually happened. But, they're saying just Nick Cannon go at Eminem, Eminem go at Nick Cannon. But a lot of people are expecting Eminem to release a track and have a bunch of features as well on there. Maybe his upcoming Shady artists, maybe, 50, I highly doubt 50 would hop on it, but, hit a bunch of features from people that he used to be close with in the Shady Records camp. If Eminem does that, that would be cool, but I don't expect that. I don't expect Eminem to even respond because, it's something that Eminem should not entertain. Imagine Jay-Z entertaining, an artist that really sucks. Let's just say Lil B goes at Jay-Z, and then, Lil B, whatever, he spits some bars, some bullshit, and then Jay-Z responds to him. It just doesn't make sense, So Eminem to entertain somebody who doesn't actually even rap is just dumb. I think Eminem should just focus on his upcoming album, ignore it. Yeah, he sent some shots at him on that Fat Joe track, but who cares? The better artist to go back at Eminem would actually be Mariah Carey, since that's why this whole thing even started from the beginning. Mariah Carey released that Obsessed diss track, which was actually pretty dope to me, surprisingly at least. So Mariah Carey would actually entertain this way better than Nick Cannon has. So if Mariah Carey comes out with a diss track, then I'm all for Eminem responding. But with that being said, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comments below if you think Eminem should respond, if Nick Cannon's going to continuously release diss tracks, will other rappers get involved? Let me know in the comments below. But that's it for this video. If you want to support...
Hey Google, what's the weather tomorrow?
It'll be raining.
Twitter. Eminem immediately responds to Nick Cannon's chauffeur line, where Nick Cannon says, I heard your chauffeur got a video of you sucking a cock. You paid him off, then laid him off. Now who really the op? Eminem responds to that in a tweet saying, you mad bro, stop lying on my dick. I never even had a chauffeur. You bougie fuck, with the clown emoji. He then continues and says, I demand an apology, Nicholas. You've made my gardener so jealous. Then Nick Cannon got on Twitter himself and decided to respond to Eminem's tweets. He quoted the You Mad Bro tweet and said, only a few hours left, Marshall, meaning he's probably going to release another diss track like he mentioned on the last diss track. He then continued and says, he quoted the I demand an apology, Nicholas tweet. He said, fuck apologies, pull up. Bring your gardener, chauffeur, your male nurse, and whoever else you're fucking, with the laughing emoji. He then went on Instagram and basically clowned Eminem and said, hey, Eminem, I see your handlers let you use the internet today. Marshall, MTV Wild Now, we're waiting, with a video going at him.
Marshall, come out and play. Hey, yo, Atlanta. Let's go.
So Nick Cannon wants all the smoke. He's not hesitating. He's going to release another diss track, which is probably coming out tomorrow. So expect that on the way. Now the question in a lot of people's minds is Eminem going to finally release a diss track responding to Nick Cannon? What I think is going to happen is Eminem is going to release a diss track, but he's also going to feature his artists to kind of give them shine, just like Nick Cannon did. And these are the reasons why I think Eminem is going to actually respond with the diss track. Ebro from Hot 97 tweeted this. He said that Eminem verse on Fat Joe and Dre's album, that's not the full meal deal, my G. More Marshall allegedly on the way. Nick had to strike. Then another interesting thing came out right around that time is Alchemist. Alchemist is an amazing producer. He's worked with Eminem multiple times. He said, I'm going to end the year strong. Stay tuned. So those two tweets.
So basically what I'm saying to y'all is the Wild 'N Out crew should have never got on the diss track because they have a lot of growing to do in their careers. And I would like to see Eminem respond to the diss track to Nick Cannon, but if he don't have to, yeah, that's cool. It'll be sad a little bit, but I hope he does respond. And basically, this beef and feud is getting too old on both sides. These are really old grown men going in the middle age. So y'all need to cut the bullshit. I'll be back with another thing. You know, it's your girl, some Boy, Charlotte Carolina. I love you bitches. Gotta go. Bye.